Hi, Mr. Brown. How are you doing today? Good. Perfect. Well, my name's Robin, and I'm going to be your nurse today from the 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. shift. It looks like your bed is in a safe position. It's locked, lowest position. Side rails are up. That's perfect. Can you verify your name and date of birth for me? Perfect. And do you have any allergies? Yep, everything matches up. That's perfect. Well, Mr. Brown, it looks like you're going to be going to a nursing home, and so your doctor has ordered that we give you your Manto test, which is to test for tuberculosis. And we can do that right here, right now, and then it'll need to be read between 48 and 72 hours is the window. What we do is we put a little bleb in either of the anterior aspect of your forearm. So what I'm going to do is just check your forearms, and what I'm checking for is any scar tissue, lacerations, or any tattooing, because we don't want to be putting the Manto there. And it just goes in the epidermis of your skin. So there shouldn't be any bleeding. There might be a bit of a sting, but that's all. And it looks like both your forearms are good, so you can think about which arm you would rather me do that test in. Alright, I'm going to go and I'm going to get that prepared, and I will be right back, alright? Thank you. So I'm going to come in the med room, and I've got the physician order, and the physician has ordered 0.1 milliliters of PPD. And I'm going to check my paper MAR, and it also says the same for Mr. Brown. And then I'm going to check my EMAR to make sure it's also correct in there, and yep, it all matches up. So I'm going to go ahead and draw that up, and I'm going to be using the TB syringe, and here's the PPD solution. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to clean this off. There. All right, we always want to give what we're going to be taking. So I am going to hold 0.1. All right, take the cap off. So we're just going to put that air in. Put it upside down. You want to make sure that you're not getting any air bubbles. And because I haven't put this in the patient, I can do the swoop and scoop maneuver to recap this, and my needle is still straight and not bent. Okay. I'm going to use this piece of tape to label my syringe. So I'm going to label with his name. Date of birth, what it is, and that's the PPD, 0.1 mils, and I'm going to put what time I drew up the solution, which is 12:29. I'm going to put it back here so I can always see how much solution is in there. Alright, and I'm going to make sure, yep, I have 0.1 mils, matches the MAR, matches the order, and matches the EMAR. So we are good to go. Alright, let's let's go back and see our patient, Mr. Brown here, huh? Hi, Mr. Brown. It's Robin again. I have the TB test for you. Can you verify your name and date of birth for me? Perfect. Allergies? Perfect. I know that can just get tedious sometimes having to say that. You'll say it in your sleep eventually, won't you? Have you chosen what arm you would like your TB test to go? The right? Perfect. So we're just going to pull up his right arm, and there's no lacerations, tissue scarring, or tattoos, so that's perfect choice. So I'm gonna do some hand hygiene here. And I'm gonna check again, 0.1 mils of PPD, and it matches my MAR again. So we're gonna put some gloves on for this. Now we're not gonna be putting a Band-Aid over this because it may irritate it and give us a false reading in the future. And I don't want you, try to avoid itching or rubbing, anything like that that might mess with the reading. So we're gonna want to go approximately 3 finger widths here, and you want to go in this area. And again, we're only going to be going to the epidermis, so there shouldn't be any bleeding. And then we're going to want to cleanse the area first. And we're going to start in the middle in a circular motion and go all the way to the outer edge. Perfect. I'll do it right there for you. So we're going to uncap this. And we're going to want to do bevel up here. So you want to do this at a 5 to 15 degree angle, again, because we're only going through the epidermis. All right, Mr. Brown, here's a small poke. And there is our bleb. Perfect. I'm going to put the safety on this. Again, we're not going to do anything else with that. Try not to rub or itch it. And again, we need this read between 48 and 72 hours. If it's read any earlier or any later, we'll have to repeat the test. So we'll make sure to document that, and so it'll alert the nurse that we need to read that during that time, all right? Mr. Brown, is there anything else I can do for you right now? Are you comfortable? Good, good. I'm gonna make sure he's safe. Side rails are up, bed is locked and in lowest position. All right, I'll see you later, okay, Mr. Brown? All right, thank you. So I'm gonna come over here. I'm gonna do hand hygiene again. And then I'm gonna document that I gave this. So I'm gonna document that I administered 0.1 mils of PPD in the right anterior aspect of the forearm. I'm also going to document what time I gave that, 12:24, and I'm going to initial it. And then on my document here, you can sign the bottom with your full name here. And then I'm going to put my initials here, so that way when they see my initial, they go, I don't know who that is, they can read down here who it was.